Hello. And welcome to the questions and answers video. But before we actually get into what you came here for, let's welcome my first and only paid for sponsorship.
Hey guys, it's me, Flying Gorilla, from my new app on the App Store, Flying Gorilla. It's a free download, so I hope you check it out, and I hope...
Luigi Zilla asks, what inspired you to do stop motion? A few things. The works of the two filmmakers, Nick Park and Ray Harryhausen, as well as several YouTubers who've made stop-motion animation Godzilla content, though I'm not naming any names, but I'm either too lazy to mention them or I'd rather not give some of them attention because some of them are assholes. Kenyan Boatride asks, how have you been? I'm good. Goofy J asks, are we friends? Okay, now my question: what if in an alternative universe where Godzilla 1962 never existed, what would be your favorite Godzilla or Mechagodzilla figure? My favorite Godzilla design if 62 didn't exist would probably be the 1975 design, but this is assuming that 62's removal from history wouldn't affect the franchise following Godzilla raids again. As for my favorite NECA figure aside from Godzilla 62, that would be their 1989 figure and the 2019 Burning Godzilla. Dawn Day asks, how long does it take you to make a video? How many pictures do you need to take to make one video? Assuming that one episode is 2 minutes and a half, it would take around well over 2,000 pictures, and 2 to 4 months of animating it, though this does take into consideration taking breaks, burnout and going outside and touching grass. Orange Isn't Sus asks, question, is there gonna be a Monsterverse stop motion? And if so, what's your favorite Monsterverse movie? I'd rather avoid making content that's purely Monsterverse related because the Monsterverse has been milked to death by now. But I'd use a few Monsterverse characters like their version of Kong and Mechagodzilla, as well as the Skullcrawler. As for my favorite Monsterverse film, it would be 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters. Ericsson Productions asks, 1. What is your favorite figure in your collection? 2. If you could get 5 SH Monster Arts that are discontinued, what would you get? 3. What is your holy grail figure? My favorite figure in my collection is my Bandai Titanosaurus figure. He's pretty valuable to me. While I can't answer your second question, I will say that I'd love to own their Mogira figure since it looks incredible. And my holy grail figure is a tie between any version of 1974 Mechagodzilla but with the Godzilla disguise on, or the SH Figure Arts Horton action figure that's so rare that I can't find any image of him. T-Cats and Top Hats asks, what is the best Godzilla media for beginners? Probably the original 1954 Gojira movie or the 2014 reboot. Also, as a reminder to whoever is watching, please brush your teeth. Land of Titans asks, who is your favorite monster in the Godzilla series? My favorite is the before mentioned Titanosaurus. EA Productions asks, Monsterverse or Shonenverse? I guess Monsterverse since I have no idea what the second option is. Gornonatory asks, alright. What are your favorite movies and series? Some of my favorite movies are Jaws, The Dark Crystal, Horton Hears a Who, Despicable Me and the Super Mario Bros. Movie, since they're tied to me for being Illumination's best films. Jason and the Argonauts, Horton Hears a Who, all 5 Wallace and Gromit films. And the quick-fire round of Godzilla movies, Gojira, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Horton Hears a Who, Mothra vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Terror of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Biollante, Horton Hears a Who, Shin Godzilla,
Horton Hears a Who,
Godzilla King of the Monsters. As for TV series, Mr. Bean, Father Ted, The Trapdoor, the first 4 seasons of SpongeBob as well as the first movie, the first 5 seasons of Thomas and Friends, Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, Tugs and that god-awful Donkey Kong Country TV series, but I enjoy that one in an ironic sense. Oh yeah, and I was being subtle but I love Horton Hears a Fuck. Ultimate Goji asks, please make Godzilla vs. Shin Godzilla stop motion. Also, what's your favorite Godzilla? That's a good idea for something I can make. I have had both Shin Godzilla and King Goji in episode 10, but they hardly interacted with each other. So yeah, I could do that. As for my favorite Godzilla, I'll let you guess. Zopto asks, when are you going to upload that effing Horton Hears a Who analysis video? No.